Hey Brandon, I wanted to leave you some feedback on your responses for The Hills Like White Elephants. I think you did a good job with your post, and I like that you have read this before. And I'm the same way when I reread stories. It's you always find something new to pick up on. You don't get much with this story. Hemingway wrote in a style of writing called the iceberg theory, which you're only given a little bit. You know what shows up on top. You only see a tip of the iceberg, but what is underneath it is huge. So there's two meanings behind this. The first one is that the issue that they're dealing with is huge. That's under the iceberg, but they talk about it in such a nonchalant way. So that would be kind of, they're just barely touching the surface of talking about something that's very big underneath. And another meaning that this style of writing has, the iceberg theory of writing, is that he doesn't give you very much. He only gives you a little bit of information on the story. We don't know if she went through with it or not because he doesn't tell us. We can decipher what we think it means, but he doesn't give us that much to the story. So we have to fill in a lot of the holes based on context clues, based on our own frame of reference. I like your symbolism. You talk about the baggage. Not you think you said the luggage, kind of like baggage. I think that's a very good example of symbolism. You also think about the train station. It represents a crossroads. They're definitely at a crossroads in their life. Let's see here. You said the first time you were a little bit angry. I'm reading it here. I get that answer a lot, that people get, they don't understand what the author is quite talking about, but then when you realize that they're talking about an abortion, it brings about anger for a multitude of reasons. So it's not shocking that that would evoke those feelings. He has a very touchy subject, and he makes it seem it's very nonchalant in this setting. I'm glad that you appreciate it more now. Your last couple of sentences, I think the biggest clue is how often they talked about it. They knew people who had done it before. When they stated that everything would go back to normal, this is what he kept telling her and trying to talk her into getting this abortion done. And think about the time frame of when this was written, and even though abortion is still very controversial, it's more accepting than it was when Hemingway wrote this. So just consider how angry everybody else was when they read this when this was first published. So I don't think it was received very well just because of the subject matter. So you are doing very well. Keep up the good work, and we will see you soon.